Hello everyone, this is WWE Gaming and welcome back for another video of Sword of Convallaria. Today we're going to be taking a look at the what has been added for this week's events and see what we're looking at. Although I'm expecting a new character in the game right now, but anyways, just a bit of a reminder, this will be leaving after 2 more weeks. So you have plenty of time to get this if you want like a skin for Safia, which looks kind of similar to what she looks initially, but anyways, this is it's totally up to you if you want to get the skin. But however, don't forget to claim these if you have been logging in every day. Yeah, Wonder Lake Adventure event where you get those rewards just by logging in. Voyage of Discovery. Yep, this event came back once more for grabs on some rewards. The wishing machine is available here for you to exchange your resources. There we go. I'm going to use those to exchange for the legendary variant. United Sea of Chaos. This is still ongoing, but I'm going to get these ones. Yep, I'm going to collect these, and I'll do these later because this is not the main part of this week. Voyage of Discovery. We'll look at that really quick. I'm pretty sure this is the same event as before, but of course it'll be different every time. And I already covered something like this before. So anyways, we're gonna move on to the next part. Let's look at the shop really quick. There's something new in here. Okay, these 2 packs. Alright, I'm not gonna say much here. 300 of these, 300 Astro Gems is like a nice deal to get these here. And Secret Fates, 10 of these for 980 of those Astro Gems. Okay. Honestly, I don't know how they convert something like that. Hold on, let me get this real quick. Okay. Where is it? Oh, it's under the purchase tab. Okay, I get it now. Okay, so yeah, the conversion rate, at least for first time purchase, it'll be double the amount. Okay, so okay, I thought that was like a some kind of rip off per se, but no, it's not. I don't know why my brain is thinking that way, but no, all good. And my stuff got expired. Oh, that is just unfortunate. Okay, yeah, that's the one thing I really still didn't like the idea of why they put some certain items as limited time, and you don't, which means that you don't get to keep them after they're expiring, which is oh dear. So, anyways, looking at the new banner, which is a debut banner, and there's also this banner here for. Wait, is this the one that we already seen before? Hmm. Well, actually, no. This is new, I think. So, anyways, this is available here. On top of that, let's talk about that new character that's been added to the game. This is a Seeker class, Estra. Many of you might know this character from the Barrow's Adventures in Wonder Lake event, but technically you don't get to play as her in that event because most of the time whenever she's present on the in the battlefield wherever, she's treated as a pet trainer, so she won't be able to like capitalize her abilities. So this time we can take a look at what she does in the actual battle. So let's see, Estra. Anyways, her trait is called the Sorcerer's Bane. Gains jump at the start of the turn, gains a magical shield equal to 150% of MDEF. When attacking, 35% of the character's magic shield value is added to physical attack. Oh, that's actually pretty neat. And then, and also for each 1 NRG the target is missing before attacking, damage dealt increased by 10%, up to 30%. When attacking targets with no NRG, physical attack is increased by additional 20%. When performing a non-instant single target attack, active attack on the characters with the M attack greater than physical attacks, depletes 2 NRG from the target and deals additional physical damage equal to 60% of the physical attack. At the start of the turn, reduces the cooldown of reaction skill and class skill by additional 1 turn. So yeah, this trait sounds powerful, especially the second half, where depending on how many energy your opponent has. Like basically, if they don't have like much, like for example, if they're missing like two or three, they, she's gonna increase more. Her physical attack is gonna get increased by like a 30% maximum if there are like three NRG missing. But however, if there's no NRG on the target, she's gonna deal a full 50% extra physical attack on there, which is absolutely nuts. And also another condition is that if the enemy has like a if the target, okay, if using when performing the non-instant single target attack on characters with the M attack greater than physical attack. So for example, if you have an enemy that does more magic attack than you than the physical attack, or yeah, so I think it's based on your stats. I think so. If your physical attack is lower than magic attack, you're going to deplete two of the NRG from the target, which is absolutely nuts. Because basically, you will make your opponent like try to grind those again, like for those NRG. Because when those ones are gone, they will have to grind it out again. And also all the other stuff, which is pretty powerful on her own. And I forgot to show you the initial form. So she looks kind of she looks different than I expected, but hey, Estra looks okay in that form. Anyways, she has a basic called Spine Pierce. It's a single target attack. Deals 110% physical damage. When performing a back attack, ignores the target's physical shield. Oh, physical shield, huh? Are you talking about the one? Yeah, okay. So basically, it's the shield that like the HP on top of that. Yeah, whenever you attack them from behind, that will be ignored, which will be nice. I mean, that's the beauty of Seekers because those are assassin class. And then there's also Shadow Evasion is a reaction skill. Before receiving an active single target attack from the enemy within 3 tiles back or side of the character, performs preempt teleports behind the target, performs a basic attack that deals 50% damage, and interrupts the target's turn. Oh my. This reaction skill is really strong. Like even though if you manage to get behind her, she'll just do like a preempt attack against you, and just get out of the danger's way. But I think you might still get hit by that. But anyways, this is powerful. Usually, if you attack them from behind, they couldn't do anything about it. But for her, that's different. She'll just react to that, even if you go from her backward side, which is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts for the character. We also have no restraint as the one of the skills you can acquire. It's a single target attack, ignores reaction skill. Estra first deals 40% damage to the target, then deals 100% damage. Before the second hit, for each 1 RG the target is missing, the skill's multiplier increases by 30%, up to a maximum of 190%. If the target is defeated, she restores 3 NRG. Holy moly, what did I just read? That sounds really strong. Like the maximum of 190? That's the first I've ever heard. Oh my goodness. Do I think she'll be powerful? Just by this alone, it sounds pretty strong. Because like, if you manage to kill the target with this, you're gonna get 3 NRG back, which is crazy. Which is like all the energy that you spend on this skill, by the way. There's also potion skill, which is you can cast either Blood of Shadows or Water of Exorcism, I think. So the Blood of Shadow is okay. So both of them are instant skills, by the way. So Blood of Shadows is like it recovers 1 RG and gains Dark Devour, which is a buff effect. Increase crits by 45%, generates 30% life steal, and doubles the bonus damage effect from trait based on the target's missing RG, lasting for 4 turns. When the effect when the effect ends, attack and defense are reduced by 8%, and this will last for 3 turns. This is pretty good. Well, could be powerful, but it's good. And there's also Water of Exorcism. This one dispels all debuffs from the character, then recovers 1 NRG and gains Mana Word. The effect of this is a shield. Increases defense by 30%, gains magical shield equal to 150% of physical attack, gains control immunity before being hit by a magical attack. lasting for 4 turns. When the effect ends, attack and defense are reduced by 8%. Lasts for 3 turns. This is like a double-edged sword. So like not only you get like some NRG recovery and also some shields for yourself, like magic shield, but after ending this effect, you're gonna have your attack and defense reduced, just temporarily, of course. Let's see what else do we have here. We also have this skill here called Thunder Arrow. It's a passive skill. When performing a non-instant single target active attack, shoots a crossbow bolt at the target, dealing 30% physical damage. Depletes 1 NRG from the target and inflicts active skill block and NRG recovery block, lasting for 2 turns. This, even though it's a passive skill, this is dirty. Like, basically, if you're able to hit your enemy with this, your opponent won't be able to use any active skills at all besides basic attack. And on top of that, they cannot restore NRG when they're debuffed like this. Yeah, this alone is dirty. And I think maybe people will like it if they have Estra on their team. So anyways, Estra is part of Drifter, which is expected for most assassins nowadays. Well, actually, wait, maybe not, but you get my idea. Yeah, Cole is part of this too. Okay. Miguel is also here. And also Alacrity is another faction she's part of. Initially I thought Estra is a he, but no, it's a she. Oh my goodness. I mean, why would it be a he if I know she has those, like, you know, chests? I don't want to say the actual words because that could demonetize the video, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just going to go through the challenge here, the character trial. Let's see what she's about. Previously, we were able to use her as as like some kind of Pokemon-like trainer, or I should say pet trainer per se. Now we're gonna be seeing her in the actual combat. Let's give her a try and see what she's about. I can imagine she's very strong. Ah, welcome. It ends here, Jessica. I'm taking your head. Another 6 Sorceress Hunter? You're all after the wrong person. A sorceress's last words are always the same. A hunter from the Papal States? Let's talk this out, please. Don't wreck my shop. Official business, outlookers. Step back or face the consequences. Hey, hey, don't throw sand. I left such a big opening. Shouldn't you be attacking me with Luxite Blessing? I don't know any Luxite Blessing. The Papal States put a bounty on me just because I know Levada? I'm guessing they want to use me as bait to draw her out. Enough chit-chat. You're really testing my patience here. I was hoping to just sit back and watch you guys to tear each other apart, then swoop in to reap the rewards. If you're not going to fight, then get lost. Didn't you hear? This one isn't even a sorceress. She can't even fight back. Enough. You lot are just a pack of jackals who don't understand human words. Okay, looks like we are not killing Jessica. Instead, we'll be protecting her. Alright then. Let's see, what do these do? Teleports behind the target. Okay, let's do that. Powerful. Now I'm just gonna go back. Will I be able to get that? Yeah, right there. Oh, powerful indeed. And now I'm gonna go right behind this character and then attack. Active skill block. Okay. Ouch.
あいつをやればいいんだな。
All good, we're fine.
やるじゃないか。
That was way too easy, but there's more. I can't believe the infamous Estra is actually so indecisive. Not professional at all. Ugh. I came all the way to Element, and I didn't see a single firebird. To make matters worse, today's bounty is a bust, and now I had to deal with these freeloaders trying to swoop in. Go ahead and act tough, but you'll regret going soft on that sorceress when you're getting your butt kicked. Going soft? Me? Ha! As long as you don't hold back. Okay, double alert skills, huh? Okay.
あいつをやればいいんだな。
How about this? I'm not gonna let you do as you please. Attack you from here and then teleport behind.
終わらせてやる。
Yep. Getting out of the harm's
片付
way
いたぞ。
immediately. And I gotta go directly right behind you and then get rid of you.
あいつをやればいいんだな。
Alright, go right behind this. And you're dead. A hunter who can't recognize prey is hardly a professional. So you're the infamous Estra who's been hunting down Levada all over the world? Why are you still here? You're not worth my time. Scram. Thank you for what you've done today. How are you so sure I'm not a sorceress? Even if it's burned to ashes and buried, I can track down the stench of taboo. I'm a sorceress hunter. I don't hunt humans or anything ridiculous like that. Now go. Change your clothes, buy a horse from a hunter, and leave town. Scratch that. I'm bored. Guess I'll see you out myself, shopkeeper. Wine and meat on the tab. Under tab. And that is done. This stage should be easy. You just need to know how to attack enemies from the back, and that's about it. That's the main part of what she does. And let's see, will I be able to summon for her? I don't think so. Because I haven't summoned for this banner for a while now, and I also think it's worth the risk of, like, getting more summons on here. Let me see how many summons do I have actually. Let me take a look. One sec. I might not summon anyways, so I'm not gonna bother. So I have 55 reserved as the Hope Luck site. So let's see, combine that with 18. Let me calculate this. That's roughly 73, if my calculation is correct. So yeah, it's 73, so it's not enough. Definitely not enough. So I'm not gonna try to do that. So I'm gonna keep it like that for now. Hope y'all find this very helpful or informative, and I'll see y'all next time.